Good afternoon, friends. So on this station, we will see the estimation of blood loss in PPH. So till now, we have seen that the PPH is a major cause of maternal mortality. We have seen how to manage the PPH, medical management, surgical management. But the crux is how to assess the blood loss, how to diagnose that patient has a PPH. So whether the blood loss is 500 ml or 1000 ml, that we have to assess. So on this station, we will see the estimation of blood loss. So misestimation or not estimating the blood loss is the major cause in delay of the management of the PPH. So prompt diagnosis, prompt estimation of the blood loss can lead to the prompt treatment of PPH. So there are various methods for the estimation of blood loss. First is direct estimation. In direct estimation, we use the calibrated, can you focus the video? So we use the calibrated drapes, plastic drape, lead drapes. These are calibrated, we will put under the buttocks in normal delivery, but that should be put before the delivery of the placenta, and that will collect all the blood, that will also collect the amniotic fluid, urine, and while calculating the blood loss, we have to minus that amount, and that will give the exact amount of the blood loss during vaginal delivery. So this direct method or quantitative estimation of blood loss is very accurate method for the estimation of blood loss. During cesarean section, we can assess the blood loss by calculating the amount of fluid that is collected in the suction bottle. Again, we have to minus the amount of suction irrigation fluid or amniotic fluid from that, and then we can assess the blood loss. And for the swabs and mops, we can assess blood loss by gravimetric method. So this is about the direct method of estimation of blood loss. Second is the gravimetric method for assessment of blood loss. In gravimetric method, so what we are doing the dry weight of all the atoms, such as gauze piece, dressing pad or sanitary pad. Surgical mop, we will do the dry weight, and then we will do the soak weight of all these atoms. So we will minus the soak weight minus dry weight, and that will give the weight in grams. Now the conversion factor is 1 milligram, this 1 ml is equal to 1 gram. So if our dry weight is 25 and soak atom is 50, then the blood loss will be 25 ml, because the conversion factor is 1 ml is equal to 1 gram. So this is known as a gravimetric method. So direct and gravimetric methods are accurate method to assess the blood loss. Then third is the clinical estimation of blood loss. But this method can delay the diagnosis of PPH, because clinically we have seen that the clinical parameters will alter in stage 2 or stage 3 of shock, that is when 30% of blood volume has been lost. So this method will delay our diagnosis of PPH. Then there will be a visual estimation of blood loss. Though this method underestimates the blood loss, but this method can be used at the health center, peripheral health center. These methods we can do the accurate estimation by simulation exercises. Then there will be a photometric method. That is, we will assess the blood loss by spectrophotometry of all the fluid that is collected. So this is a gold standard for the assessment of blood loss, but it will take time and we are not practically using it. Then in newer methods, there is a mobile app. You can use this mobile app. We can download on your iPad or iPhone through Google App Store. The name is Sinister, or Triton Sinister V3 app or Triton Sponge, that can be downloaded to Google app. We have to just upload the images of mops and sponges on that, and by visual estimation or by that artificial intelligence, it will give the blood loss in ml. That is the newer method for estimation of blood loss. Now we will see in detail how to visually assess the blood loss. So these are the gauze pieces, 10 into 10 centimeter, standardized gauze pieces which we are using. So if this gauze piece is 25% soap, then the blood loss will be 3 ml. If it is 50% soap, then the blood loss will be 6 ml. If it is 100% soap, it is 12 ml. Again, this size of gauze piece or size of will vary according to the institute or according to hospital. So these are for our institute. It may vary according to your hospital protocols. Then these are the surgical mops. So if this surgical mop which we are using, it is 50% soap or saturated, the blood loss will be 25 ml approximately. If it is 75% saturated, the blood loss will be 50 ml. If it is 100% saturated, the blood loss will be 75 ml. But if it is 100% saturated and it is dipping, then the blood loss is 100 ml. Then there are floor spills. So if on floor spill, if it is of 50 centimeter, the blood loss is 500 ml. If it is of 75 centimeter, the blood loss is 1000 ml. And if it is of 100 centimeter, it is 1500 ml. Then we have a clot in abruption or in secondary hemorrhage. We have the clots. Then according to the size of clot, if the clot is of this fist size, then this clot is of 50 gram. If the clot is of 1 cup, it will approximate to 250 ml of blood, and it will be 5 centimeter clot, that is orange side clot, and we have to give 1 unit PRC in this patient. So if the clot is of 1 cup, we have to give 1 unit of PRC. If the clot is of 2 cups, it will correspond to 500 ml of blood loss, and it is 10 centimeter long clot, and we have to give 2 units of PRC to this patient. Then these are the kidney trays. We know the smallest kidney tray is of 500 ml. This is of 750 ml, and this large kidney tray, if the blood loss is full of this kidney tray, it will be 1 liter of blood loss. Then immediately after postpartum, there may be a blood loss. So if on sanitary pad the blood is less than 2.5 centimeter per hour, then the blood loss is standing. If it is 10 centimeter per hour, then it is a light blood loss. If it is less than 15 centimeter per hour, then it is a moderate blood loss. But if patient is soaking 1 pad per 2 hours, then it is a heavy blood loss. So this is about all blood loss estimation. So to summarize, the blood loss estimation is very important. If we promptly diagnose the blood loss, then it will help to initiate us obstetric bundle, this initiation of obstetric bundle, and this blood loss estimation can be improved by a simulation exercises. So better is possible. It does not need genius. It needs diligence. It needs the repetitive innovations, and most importantly, willingness to try. Thank you.